24 hours' journey by rail northward from Bombay, in the rolling hills of Rajputana, is the city of UDAIPUR, capital of the state of MERA. Little is heard of it in the outside world. Many Indian capitals have greater claims of size or grandeur. Many are wealthier by far, but none can boast a prouder heritage, for here dwells His Highness the Maharana of Udaipur, direct descendant of the sun god, and natural leader by birth and tradition of all the Indian princes of the Hindu faith. And no city could be more lovely. From the roof of the Maharana's palace, you may see the India of your dreams, a town of white houses on a lake, blue as the sky. Udaipur is surrounded by a strong defensive wall, which in the 16th century barred the way of the Mughal emperors in the great Mohammedan invasion. The principal gateway in the wall is the Elephant Gate, giving directly onto the main streets of the city. In the center of the town is the massive temple of Jagannath, its towers elaborately carved with the figures of animals by craftsmen of long ago. Here the Hindus worship the god whose ritual, in other parts of India, is marked by dragging through the streets the gigantic car of Jagannath, under whose wheels, in other days, thousands of victims were crushed in willing sacrifice. On the steps of the temple, the cow, sacred to the Hindus, exercises her divine right of reposing when and where she chooses. Here too we find the sadhus, professional holy men, each with his pitch close to the temple, passing the sunny days in a pleasant stupor of contemplation, and relying for their livelihood on the charity of the faithful. The trades of Udaipur are carried on in the tangle of streets below the temple. The oldest craft of the city, and one which befits a fighting race, is the making of swords. Even today it is a cottage door industry, the craftsman supplying the skill, and his wife the power. Then there are the silversmiths, doing a prodigious trade in bangles, anklets, and earrings of Indian silver, heavily wrought. Conveniently near the shops, you will find the imposing premises of the Money Changers Bank and safe deposit. Really large sums, of course, are kept in the strong room and only produced when a big deal is contemplated. Much of the farming round the city is done by the Beals, a race of aborigines, and the produce is carried into town by their womenfolk for sale in the markets. The many anklets worn by this woman are not a sign of vanity, but of safety first. They protect her against snake bite while working in the fields. From the heat and glare of the busy streets, let us turn to the cool beauty of Pichola Lake. The softest charm of UDAIPUR is in this lovely stretch of water, created 200 years ago by the damming of a stream. Here, throughout the day, the townsfolk come to the steps of the Ganga Ghat to bathe and wash, and to watch the children at play. Down to the lakeside come the water sellers, with their patient oxen, to refill the leather water bags. Rich and poor, humble and mighty, Pichola serves them all. The cool waters ripple gently round the white marble walls of the summer palace that gleams like a jewel on the bosom of the lake. Happy UDAIPUR, the descendant of the sun god, could find no fairer dwelling place under the sun.